It is back to school time and you are going absolutely crazy figuring out what is going to be your hairstyle for opening day of school and the rest of the year, and it's all about confidence. And if you're someone watching this, whether you're 12 or in your teenage years or even going into high school or college, whatever it is, we all want to look our best day one and we want to feel our best. I'll never forget when I entered high school freshman year. I got off the bus, I walked in, I wanted to make sure that I felt as cool as I possibly could. And then once I started discovering different types of styles, the way I could dress, different hairstyles, different types of just things in general, I started to feel more experimental. I said, you know what, I want to wear my hair maybe a little bit longer and make it a little more wavy. And then I became obsessed, with my looks, right? And you may be feeling the same way if you're watching this. And there's nothing wrong. You should feel like you want to be confident in yourself and make your hair an awesome statement to make you feel good, or you just may not even care. I mean, there's people out there who really care about this stuff and literally who don't care. And there's also the parents who don't care either. They don't care how bad of a haircut their child gets, because I've seen it a million times when someone, is showing me a family photo of, oh, this is my son, and, at this school event, I'm going, you let your son out of the house looking like that? Whew. But, I'm just saying there's parents who don't care how bad of a haircut that their kid gets because the kid doesn't care. So it really depends on you. And I know you may be facing some challenges where you may want a certain hairstyle. Like you may have seen my TikTok videos or the mop top hairstyle or the sweeping type of hairstyle, and you want your hair in your face, but your parents don't. And I've done videos on that, right? Like, why don't parents like that haircut? If you can come to an agreement where you say to them, hey, look, I just want to feel good about my hair. I want to feel confident, and my hair is the one thing that makes me feel good about myself. I can see I'm getting good grades. Don't worry about it. It's a popular trend, and I feel good about myself. If you express your emotions to your parents or whoever your guardian is, just express to them, like, this is how I feel when I have my hair like this, or I want my hair like this. It's going to help me so much more. That's going to help. And then you can maybe come to an agreement. Say, okay, well, if you want to pay for it to get cleaned up and maintained every 4 to 6 weeks, sure. And then when you go to your stylist or the barber, just say, hey, look, man, just clean it up, make it neat, tidy it up a bit, don't go crazy, and you're going to make everyone happy. You're going to be happy, and your parents are going to be happy. So a lot of it is, I know you may be dealing with, oh, your parents don't want you to have this style, but just talk to them and let them know. And if there's nothing you can do about it, then I'm sorry you're going through that. But if you have full free reign on your hairstyle, you can do whatever the heck you want. You can walk into school with a shaved head like me. You can have a mohawk. You can have pink hair, blue hair, orange, red, whatever the heck it is, and there's going to be no limitations. Then it's all about finding that style that you want. Now, what I would not suggest is getting a haircut the day before school opens. If this is such a big deal to you that you want to go in day one looking your best, maybe get a haircut a month and a half or 2 months prior to the day of school opening, the first day, so you can see how it's going to look, and then maybe get it 2 or 3 days before school so you know it's going to look good. That's what I would suggest doing. Don't ever wait to the day before school starts to get a haircut unless you've been getting the same thing, your professional is going to do a great job, and you have it on lockdown, then fine. Go for it. Get, tied it up or tightened up, whatever you want to do, then that's great. All right? Now, again, it's all about picking and choosing. So how do you choose a hairstyle? What do you do? Honestly, just go on YouTube or go on Google, type in or look at popular shows. The best thing I could say is go on to Netflix or what are popular TV shows right now, whether it's something to do with superheroes or something to do with whatever other topic it is, or different variety or type of show it is. Then find someone that you think looks really cool, or it's a movie and you say, I want my hair to look like that. And then you start to break down, can my hair do this? Do I have that hair type? Also, you have to have realistic expectations, because if you think that you want to look like Bradley Cooper or Brad Pitt, right? Or is somebody who's just extremely good looking and they have perfect hair and you don't really match up on that level, like none of us really do, then you can't expect to look like that, okay? And you have to realize, like, well, maybe my hair is super, super curly, but this person's hair is very, very straight. So I don't know, and their hair is very silky and healthy looking, where mine is very dry and damaged and frizzy and curly, and it's just not gonna work. So you have to have realistic expectations and talk to your professional. This is the last thing about this video, is talk to your professional and do it in advance. Again, don't do it the day before. Do it maybe a month and a half to 2 months before, so you can do it maybe 2 times and say to them, hey, these are the hairstyles I'm thinking of. Will this work with my hair type, with my hair texture? Would this be a good look for me? I want to look great when I go back to school day 1, okay? And that's going to solve a lot of problems. Now, if you are a parent watching this, please, as a parent myself, my son is much older now, but, if you are a parent watching this, please lighten up on them when it comes to their hair. It could be a lot worse, okay? It could be a lot worse with what they're getting done with their hair or with other things, a lot more extreme things they could be doing, tattoos, piercings, all sorts of crazy stuff. If the hair is the one thing, right, and they're doing good in school and they're good kids, let them feel confident about themselves. That's just, things are so different than when we were kids. Everything is so much more focused on how you look and how you feel. But even back then, we wanted to look good. I was obsessed with how I looked when I was a kid. I was like a lunatic. Anytime I could see myself in a reflection on anything, a spoon, a knife, a mirror, this, I was constantly looking at myself, okay? Constantly checking myself out, make sure the hair was perfect. I was also a stud back in the day, okay? A lot has changed since, but I was always checking myself out. So I was obsessed with how I looked back then, and that's how kids are still. They want to look good, they want to feel good, so just please, just listen to them, hear them out. Yes, they can see, even if the hair is in their eyes, they work around it, they know what they're doing. Just please go easy on them, and they'll be a lot happier. So if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments below. If you've picked out your back to school haircut already, that's great. I'd love to know in the comments below what you're doing about back to school. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.